Good afternoon, my lovelies and lovelyettes. Welcome to another round of Kick the Crap Out of BROLY. Well, this is technically round 1. We haven't done this yet, but if you recall how Super Saiyan 3 Goku was, I'm hoping BROLY will put up a similar challenge? A similar fight? Probably not, though, because last time we didn't have Angel Golden Frieza as a leader, thus making the fight impossible. This time I actually have all the half Saiyan leaders, so I'm not sure if Broly's gonna be able to put up quite the same amount of fight that Goku did. But I could be wrong. Oh, that's really nice of them. They even they even include the Puri Puri girl leader in there. That's so sweet of them. Alright, where's Gohan? The only one that matters here. Need a Gohan. So they have all the leaders except for the half Saiyan leader? Oh. Well, that's tricky. Huh. Dude, am I missing Gohan or something? Or am I just smoking a lot of crack here? Oh, wait. That's why. Because it's typical Friends leaders. I thought for some reason they were giving me leaders. There's Gohan. We'll just pretend that never happened. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? I'd give you all sweet loving, but we have to make a half Saiyan team real quick. It's funny, I sent a tweet out, I think like 2 weeks ago, of a guy who translated all of this stuff, and it got a lot of traction. It's like 2,000 something likes right now. And here I am, forgetting where I saved the thing, so I could find the half Saiyan leader immediately, but that would require far too much intelligence than I can output. Oh, and I'll do I was either going to do Super Battle Road this stream or the next one. The nice thing is, because it's been around, those half Saiyans, because Super Battle Road has been like literally here every single day of the week, it was a good and bad thing, because I'm like, oh, I could finally do this, I could do all the extreme leads. And then it's like, I'll do them today. But I'm lazy. But I'll do them today. But I'm lazy. Alright, at Broly's strength, obviously physicals aren't going to help us too much, but not taking a Rainbow Gotenk seems like a bad idea. This is the only thing I saw people doing this previously, and not having Goten and Trunks seemed to be a big problem for a lot of people. And I'm hoping I don't run into that roadblock. Because we got plenty of half Saiyans, but none of them are really, like, outstanding in the agility caliber. We'll take LR Trunks because LR Trunks is going to do LR Trunks things. Super Saiyan 3 Goku would be very nice here, but he wouldn't really get any bonus from Gohan. So that would leave me... I don't want to take Xeno Trunks, and... yeah, well... I can take that Gotenks, I can, but he's not overall that great. Yeah, without Goten and Trunks, it is going to be kind of hard, but since this is just starting, at least I get a taste of what this is going to be like. Overall, from your guys' experience, how much more difficult is this Broly compared to when Goku came around? Because at rank 25 with Goku, it was actually impossible, mathematically impossible, to beat him without Frieza from that point on. I'm hoping that's not the case here again. We have Gohan, which makes this very nice, but I'm curious if they took the, like, overall complaining and maybe toned down Broly a little bit. Alright, one sec. Is it worth, question mark? Is what worth? Oh, is it worth going to Japan? Absolutely, man. It's 6 months ahead of Global. All Global ever is to me is just a way to play the game in English, I guess, which is nice, but you're also playing like 6 months in the past. So there's really no hype behind anything. It's like, oh hey, the card that's been out for forever finally came out. That doesn't really mean anything. It's like, oh cool, I can finally play the thing that Japan's had since forever. You could do super agility up to level 25 or so, I've heard. Yeah, that would make sense. I saw actually a lot of people using super agility with Vegeta to get around the Gohan requirement. And Hunter, thanks for the $2 donation, dude. And the key to life, man. I'd say the key to life is it's a gacha game, man. What you do is you get a couple loot boxes, and one of those loot boxes holds the key of life. You just have to be lucky enough to actually pull it. Because if you don't, you get stuck with a shitty life. Wow. Someone has a Rainbow Ultimate Gohan. That's even impressive by my standards. And I'm using an LR Ultimate Gohan, or an LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. It is hard to grind, but I don't really downplay the use of mods in this game when people need to. Like, if you played the game up to a point, I don't really care if people, like, you know, use mods to grind their way through, like, shitty things like story. Because Bandai themselves only tracks a couple things in this game. Like Super Battle Road, not Super Battle Road. What the hell is this called? Extreme Z Awakening here. This is actually monitored mod-wise, so I tell people to be careful when modding this. But most other things in the game, there's no monitoring besides like the World Tournament. So just trying to get little shitty grinds done, like do story for stones, or like, I don't know, running an event 25 times. You'll probably find more enjoyment by modding it. Apparently we one-shot Broly so hard with LR Gohan, it reset the game. Sorry. I'll try not to blast him to the moon next time. My apologies. You're in the middle of a battle. Well, yeah. I mean, all I did was shoot Broly, and then the game's like, can't have that. Oh, that area you just saw right there? That's a good example that popped up. A lot of people get confused by the 2 red marks. Those 2 red marks that popped up don't mean you've been banned or something bad happened to you. What it's called is a verification error, which means for some reason your account, it's trying to verify that you're going to the next area or a next stage that has to load something internet-wise. So let's say someone tried to log into your account or something. It would kick you off and you get a verification error because someone just logged into your account. Or in this case, you would do something the game couldn't process correctly, so it would kick you off. But for the longest time, people would show screenshots of that, thinking like, does this mean my account got banned or hacked? It's like, no. None of that happened. In fact, it's a very easy error to fix. If you ever see it and you're getting it constantly, typically restarting the device you're using will make it go away. What's going on, Divine Beatrix and Donald Trump? Who knew that the president came to Dokkan battle streams, but I guess it's not that surprising. I don't think I'll be able to find Gohan leads this entire time, so I'm just going to take semi-useful leads until Gohan becomes necessary. There we go. I'll do a strength Broly lead. JX is always on Pornhub, so Dokkan has a reason? That would be very odd. Even from my standards, if you're just kind of browsing Pornhub and you suddenly see Dokkan Battle pop in. I mean, maybe for comedic purposes it would be kind of funny. It'd still be very awkward. Like Broly, for example, We'll consider Broly a big, beautiful black woman, so BBW takes it from... No, BBW gives it to 4 small, young boys. It could sort of work. In the original Broly movie, the things that Broly does to all the Saiyans and everybody on that planet pretty much could be considered rape, in probably a few states nationwide, most likely. He personally never mods unless they're done like shit like Battlefield or Super Battle Road. I'll mod them if it just takes too much time. Like, if I need to get something done, it's like, this thing leaves tomorrow. I'm like, alright, I'll mod it just to get it out of the way. Yeah, there we go. We can get away with using simple teams right now. I don't have to use all my Gohan leads, because fighting Gohan leads as it is very difficult. I will never understand why, because he's still one of the strongest leads in the whole game, but with Vegito and Rose here now, I guess it does make a bit more sense. Has anyone tried to use the Angel Frieza at SA10 and a friend Ent Frieza to beat... I don't think so. I don't know how that would work. Because the Angel Golden Frieza, the only reason people use him is for his leader, to give him the category lead. The Ent Frieza wouldn't give that. Unless you're referring to two Angel Golden Friezas, which is what you're supposed to be using to begin with. What's my opinion on free-to-play cards? There aren't that many to give an opinion on. My opinion is mostly that they could be a lot better, because obviously, in a game like this, they want to push you to the pay-to-play cards through all means necessary, no matter what it takes. It has to be the pay-to-play cards, which is a very unhealthy dynamic, because then, overall, to a point, obviously your game begins to be seen as nothing more than a money grab, which Dokkan obviously is seen pretty much worldwide as now. It could get away with a couple things early on, but these days, not so much anymore. I just noticed something. Why is it only showing my heroes? That's why. The category lead's still on. I'm like, where are all my end cards? Where did everybody go? Oh, that looks much more pretty. The free-to-play Ent SAIYANS is really good for a free-to-play card, but that's sort of what I'm talking about. Like, you always have to include for a free-to-play card, which means you inherently know that it's a bad card. Just by stating that sentence alone, it's like you're admitting outright this is a bad card. But because it's free-to-play, it's good then, because it's not the shittiest of the shit. It's still a shit card, but it could be better, only because it's a free-to-play card. Like, there's nothing wrong with them actually releasing a decent free-to-play card so people have something to farm and use. Having one good free-to-play card isn't going to let you beat all these events in this game. I mean, I have a box like mine, and I still can't even beat all of Super Battle Road. Goku Jr., Tech Bulma, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Ent Gohan are good. Well, Ent Gohan and Super Saiyan 3 Goku aren't free-to-play cards. Tech Bulma, though, I'll give you, that's a good card, but she was also a part of, like, some massive campaign to help Japan and Global, like, race each other or something. And Goku Jr. is also a good card, but both of those also have their very own potential trees. But if they made more cards like those all the time, yeah, we'd have actually a wide selection of good free-to-play cards. I made a mistake. I meant to be when I completed the event with farmable I don't know. I thought about that, and I looked at the farmable Angel Golden Frieza's leader, and you get like 1/3, even if that, of the stats that you would get from an Angel Frieza, so it's not quite worth it. Oh, the free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. That's right. I forgot about him. I guess he's a different dynamic too, because that Goku is the very first Goku you get in the game. Like, you Dokkan him... Okay, let's go by global standards. You Dokkan him once into Bye Guys Goku. You Dokkan him again into Super Saiyan Goku. You Dokkan him again into Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku. You Dokkan him again into then Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. He's the only card in the game who has, I think, 4 to 5 Dokkans to get him to that finally a good card point. Like, they're good examples, but every example that's provided has always been like a special case. Like Goku Jr. and Bulma are both the only two cards in the game who have their own unique potential trees, so they're good by that standard. And the Goku Super Saiyan 3 Angel is good because you Dokkan him 4 times from the base Goku they give you in the game. Oh, having all the category leaders, yeah, is a good spot because whenever the 120% leads sort of like, I wouldn't say they died off, but the new hotness right now is all about category leads. So getting those category leads and having all of them, yeah, that's a dream come true. Even I don't have all the category leads. Some of them I just don't care that much about. I do have a good amount. I think the only category lead I'm missing is Super Saiyan 3 Bardock and Vegito and Rose right now, and we won't go into Vegito and Rose. You don't want to know how many freaking stones I spent on Vegito and Rose. I can give you a sneak peek actually of just how many stones I have spent for Vegito and Rose, and I'm going to show you exactly how to see that. Oh nice, we get Grand Kais out of this, I forgot about that. Alright, so check this out. After Broly finishes powering up. Yep. He's very strong. Very muscly. Oh, flex those muscles. So to give you an idea of just how many pulls I've done for Vegito, let these Gohans right here be, not these Gohans, let these Kid Super Saiyan 2 Gokus be an example. There we go. I wonder if I have even more down here. Nope, so got about 3 rows worth of those. And now let's check on Rose here. How am I doing for Rose? Let's see, Omega. It's been a depressing situation trying to get these two, and here I am without one version of either. I thought Bandai would have given me a little love, but oh hell no. I know I could check my summon history. I don't need to though, because that's just more depressing than it has to be. Oh, that's right, Hunter did spend 1,200 stones, just doesn't have his own Rose. The way that banner was, is if you pulled before they went into maintenance, you have either 1 Rose or VB. That's the way it's been pretty much. But if you pulled after maintenance, I don't know what they did to those banners, but they just shut it down. It's like, on average, 1,000 stones for a single copy of either. It was not pretty. So yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, on average, like, more people, if you have to spend up to 1,000 stones and you still don't have one version of the card they're offering, something's amiss. Oh, this is gonna be a nice hit. Know, too, that my LR Gohan is a Rainbow LR Gohan at SA20 right now. So even with all the defenses Broly has, this will probably still one-shot him. He's still a half Saiyan as well, so, and he's kaboom! Later! See, LR Gohan's gonna be my sort of Goten and Trunks. I don't have Goten and Trunks, sure, and they may have type advantage over Broly, but I still have a Rainbow LR Gohan. That's gotta count for something, right? The Anniversary Goku will awaken again into another TR, be coming out. I mean, that's probably their end game with that Goku, to be honest, is at the very end, he'll become LR Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I mean, they already Dokkaned him 4 times. Nothing's stopping them from doing it again. The picture of Broly still is in his non-Dokkan form, so I don't think he's going to be any real difficulty yet. I don't know when you guys did this last, but around when did he become My god, if I can form sentences, it'd be better. When did Broly start becoming difficult for you? Around what stage do you think the difficulty turns up a bit? The anniversary one, not the R one. What's the anniversary, Goku? You're doing better than most people. At least you're not saying, does Goku turn into something? Because, oh, does Goku? Yeah, which Goku of the 35 Gokus in the game are you referring to? The Rose Banner was beyond the Super Saiyan 3 rollers and cooler. That's right! Oh my god, you got a screen crack and attack Mazda Vegeta, I'm sorry. That reminded me, I have a Rainbow Super Saiyan 3 Broly now. That's probably the worst part of all this. Probably my most hated of all the freaking, like, new found 120% leaders, and he's the one I get a rainbow of. And I already had a rainbow of cooler, so all the cooler cards I had to just basically Paba. Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about, the original tournament reward. Here, I actually have them. I think I know you're referring to. The one holding up his finger. I thought those were two Kid Gokus, though. Just to be certain here, I think you're referring to... This is the original World Tournament Goku, who was also considered a trophy reward Goku. If this is not the Goku you're referring to, just let me know. Actually, while I'm here, and I remember him, not this one? Okay. Goku holding his finger up. I know the ones you're referring to, because there's... Do I own 100% Tech Beerus? I do, actually. We're not going to talk about Beerus right now. What type is the Goku you're all referring to? I pretty much know all the cards in the game, so if you give me a type to go by, I'd probably be able to think of it better. He's a Tech Goku. Anniversary Goku Tech. It's gonna come back to me. It's gonna be really obvious, but I'm just not thinking of what it is. LR Gohan is not useless in this mode because he still has the half Saiyan thing, so he breaks through all of his defenses regardless. We'll see though when we get up there just how useless he actually is. As of now, Broly still can't even damage me, so... He's ramping up slowly. Hey, JEX! I'm a global player and wanted to ask if the gray-eye Goku with the black hair is any good. Big fan. Funny guy over here. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yep, I know what you mean. God damn it, I know what you mean. It was the one that we got from the first year, who would Dokkan in the second year to holding two fingers up, and he was also just given away for free. Yep. I completely forgotten all about that Goku. I know the one you're referring to, though. I'm not sure if this account has it, because Jake Zandu wasn't banned at the time, so he was probably on that account, and I believe this account wouldn't have him. But just like in the 2-year and the 1-year, they gave away the card for free, so even if I don't have it, they'll just give it to me for free again. Well, you also have to be using the right, like, so LR Gohan won't be doing any damage on the high levels, but if I'm using Ultimate Gohan double leaders with LR Gohan Rainbow at a max ultimate, it'd still do damage. Because that's full category lead, full damage. He's not resisting any damage, I just don't have type advantage over him. I mean, I won't be one-shotting him, but it should still do at least like a bar or two of health. Well, dude, we'll be able to do another, a multi-summon here. You know what? Maybe the multi-summon I do on stream will actually be the one that gives me Rose or Vegeta Blue. Now, the question I actually have for you guys is, when we do a multi-summon, do we roll for Rose or Vegeta Blue? I've done about 15 multi-summons for each, so it's really up to you guys to decide, because there's no longer the 1 for 3 anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Do I think the One Piece event will come back? Well, as it never came to Japan in the first place, as far as I know, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that One Piece event was a global exclusive type thing. What will happen if I get BROLY? I'm not sure you could pull BROLY on that banner, if it's the one we're thinking of. Because BROLY is on that separate, like, his weird own Dokkan banner right now. Ah, thank you, Curly. I like my videos too. I just need to be less lazy and do them more often. Did it actually come to JP? Because I would say it may have actually come to JP before I even began playing JP, which was over 2.5 years ago. So there's a small amount of time that JP existed before I played it. I believe it was the first tournament and the second tournament. As for it coming back, I mean, it could come back, but obviously the cards it offers will have to be tremendously more powerful than they were at the time. Like some of the old school events, like, they still haven't even fixed Bardock's event. So when Bardock's event comes back, you get an R card, a freaking R card, by Dokkan awakening him. Isn't that fun? Dokkan your R into an SR Bardock. It's like, whoo, sign me up. Oh, good. There's a couple Gohans I can start stacking now. I can kill my tech team for now. That's a mixed team anyways. It's not going anywhere. Who sounds rainbowy to me? Let's see. I like you. You're a hero. You're a hero. You're not a hero, though. You're not a half Saiyan, but Khalifa will start becoming in handy here with all the dodging. Just in case BROLY starts hitting way too hard for my liking. Frieza I could throw in later as well, for some decent defense. That's decent enough for now. How many stones deep did I went in the VB? Well, let's see. The first round of stones I bought for stream was 575 stones? Or was it 475? It was 500 stones to start with. So I did that on stream hoping I would get one of the two there. And then off stream, because I didn't want to make 40 videos of me summoning on the thing a million times over, I bought 1,000 stones, didn't get them, then another 1,000 stones. So we're at 2,500 stones in between both banners without a single one. If that's not a good sign of the rates may be bad, I don't know what else is going to be. If she doesn't dodge, say game over? Well, that's the thing. Khalifa proved to me to be the all-star of Super Battle Road. Like, we wouldn't have beat Agility without her. Remember that time she dodged, what was it, 11 times in a row? If I could get her to do that for me, we're golden. Yeah, BROLY's still not hitting hard enough. I was helping a different player do this like 2 weeks ago when this first came out, and he was using a very similar agility team, but his Vegeta at the time was getting wrecked for like pretty much one shot him, even if Vegeta got hit. Well, let's see if the Z Awakened Rainbow Goku is worth it. I spent all that time leveling you up again. Show me what you get. Went 3,500. Jesus Christ, and I thought I used a lot. 3,500 stones. That's... I'm hoping that was like third-party stones and not actual shop prices, because Bandai just made a lot of money off of that if that's the case. Did the tech curse happen? Well... I want to say SR-wise, yes. I didn't pull as many SSR tech Beeruses as I typically did, which was nice, but as for SR Beeruses, I think I have like 30 or 40 of them. Oh, by the way, also while we're doing this, I need to start leveling my own Broly back to max, because I want to rainbow him out. I was thinking about if I actually want to spend the Kais on this Broly or not, because I have LR Broly, and since they're both considered Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, when it comes to tournament time, I don't foresee this Broly overtaking Legendary Broly, simply because Legendary Broly automatically attacks twice every turn. It's kind of hard to beat that. So for his SA, I may not waste the time getting him there. Those Grand Kais better used somewhere else, most likely. Went 25 stones deep. Well, that's the smart way to do this. He's better than LR Broly in Super Battle Road. Yeah, but I could beat Strength Super Battle Road most likely with or without this Broly. I'm pretty confident of. Especially if I pull Rose. I mean, I'm not really too worried about Strength Extreme Super Battle Road from that point on. And yeah, he's a discount LR Broly, which makes sense. It's good they did this, because he needs to be useful for the tournament again. You know what we should do too, is at least I should do. I need to look up what the new Broly, not new Broly does, but sort of like Goku. He got his passive upgraded when you hit the very max level. I'm curious what Broly's is, like if it does more damage now, if there's like additional writing to his text, he does additional attacks, or whatever the hell he does. I hate Tech Beer so much that I rainbow him. I don't think it's that, it's more the fact that I have enough of him, so you sort of get him the rainbow by accident. Because what else am I going to spend all these tech Beeruses on? My strength Beerus? He gets Supreme SA-15 on AoE, the highest okay, I'm going to say, like... That's not as impressive as I'd like it to be. Broly's passive is 80% attack and defense, so that's okay-ish, I suppose. Super Saiyan 3 Goku's is still, so far to me, quite a much better upgrade. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Supreme isn't better than Immense, so it's not the highest multiplier. Supreme got outclassed some time ago, but then again, since that Broly in particular was the very first TUR ever to be released in the game, his multiplier before most likely was Extreme. SA-15 Supreme is better than Immense? I'm not sure it works that way, because if you had SA-15 Immense, it would still be better than SA-15 Supreme. Because multipliers only go up multiplicatively. It was mass before EDZ. What is mass? Ha! Vegeta actually countered, wow. Somebody write that down in a notebook somewhere. January 9th, 2018, Vegeta countered. We'll see the next one probably January 22nd? It was, oh my god. Did Broly actually have the old school one? Mass equal huge? Oh crap! Oh, that is amazing. That's a multiplier I have not seen or heard of in so long. That's incredible. I believe the old meme of Xenotrunks, the physical one, the worst card of the game, well, he's not bad anymore ever since they Dokkaned him, but he also had huge damage. He was one of the only SSRs in the game who had huge damage. That poor bastard. Thankfully they fixed him over the years. Yeah, Hunter should be correct. That's the way I always remembered it. Immense, Supreme, Extreme, Huge. Huge is typically what the SR cards, the original ones, release. If you Dokkan them high enough or you just awaken them, they would go up to huge damage. It's sort of like the base thing. It's like, you'll do huge damage to the enemy. Supreme SA15 is 480%, nowhere near SA10 Immense. What's SA10 Immense? Let's math this out. Catastrophic damage. The problem with some of the wording of that is they're the same turn, they're just different depending if an extreme or super character uses it. That confused me for a very long time. Didn't the original Gogeta, the Strength Gogeta, wasn't he the one who did catastrophic damage? It was either that or Full Power Frieza, the physical one. Well, there's only one Full Power Frieza, so I guess we don't have to clarify which. Nice! They have immense now, yes, but I'm saying, did they originally have catastrophic? Because if I was right about the two cards who had it, then that means my memory's still not as terrible as I once thought it was. Alright, Broly, Dokkan it up, buddy. You have to start giving me a challenge here. So far, I've logged in, blown you away, logged in, blown you away, logged in, blown you away. It's gotta be embarrassing, man. Come on. Turn it up. Nice. Was there any besides those two cards who had it? Did I miss a card, or was it just those two? Awesome. That makes me feel good inside. Alright, little lady. It's time to shine. Do the dodge dance for me. He's up to 5 bars of health, but it's still not enough, but some dodges would be nice. Dodge 1. Only 16,000 damage? Okay. So even taking free hits to the face still aren't hurting enough at the moment. And only Final Form Frieza had it, the old tech one. Ooh, that poor Frieza. I believe that Frieza, the tech one, full form, or Final Form Frieza, not Full Power Frieza, whatever the hell you want to call him. I think he has one of the lowest SSR pull rates in the game right now. You could still pull him on banners, but it's like, I think he has rates equivalent to that of LRs, if not even worse right now. So know that if you ever pull him, you could have pulled an LR, but instead you pulled one of the worst Friezas in the game. Have I tried the Hydreigon event without the flute? I beat it without the flute. I mean, the thing with Hydreigon is he dodges a lot, but he still can't really hit me for that much damage, so all it takes is me hitting him, what, 4 times? And once those 4 hits finally land, his shield still goes down, and then I just kill him. It just takes time. It's not really that difficult. That Frieza statistic are the pulled in any LRs? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's why it sucks when you pull some of those old school cards like that actually have worse race than LRs. And when you pull them, there's no, like, you know, silver lining to it. It's just, this card's terrible. You'll never use it. But it could have been that shiny new Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Or I guess normal Goku. Yeah, it's normal Goku because you can't use the Agility Goku with the LR Goku. But you can use his Angel Tech form, so you can have 2 of those Super Saiyan 3s on the same team. Hydreigon, it's a story event mission right now. And also a Dokkan. I'm not sure if the Dokkan left, because Vegito and Rose are here, but if it's still here, it's an okay card. I think his Tech version is better than his Agility right now. He's the giant category leader. Well, not only the Grand Guys, but every time you do it, you get a stone for winning each mission, so why not? If there's 30 missions in total, including mission rewards, that's just 30 base stones right off the bat before anything else. It's okay, Michael Douglas. Many of us have spent close to what you spent and have not pulled Rose or Vegito. Apparently, we're starting a club. The spend over 1,000 stones and not get the featured card club. Everyone's welcome. All you have to do is just present your card at the door. The club card, not the Vegito card. That'd be kind of a dick thing to do. Start a club for people who can't pull the card, then make them show the card at the door to get inside the club. Now that would be an asshole thing to do. Yep. That Frieza suffers the same thing that, oh, what the hell? What? Mecha Frieza, the Int one? He's a... What do you even call those missions anymore? A Super Strike. Yeah, the Strike events. They're sort of forgotten about now because they haven't made a new Strike event since, I believe, Kid Vegeta. But my point there was that Int Frieza got a Dokkan into something different, and because of that, they had to make a new Frieza, the physical one that you now use as the Super Strike card, to Dokkan into a different card. Because for whatever reason, how they coded the game, if a card Dokkans into something once, it can't Dokkan into something else. You can't, like, select 2 separate paths. Yeah, it's the Strike missions. Yeah, I just couldn't remember what the hell it was called. Is LRVB in the global private server or JP? I haven't looked. His assets are there, though. I want to say no, because the assets that Renzi posted were in a... I can actually show you real quick. Alright, so this... What you're seeing right here is an older asset path. This was modified back in October 30th. Now, the assets of each card are put in somewhere different. Now, the LR cards themselves, they have a special category they get put into. Alright, so you see right here? In this right here, it's called Character Card Battleground. Each of these cards right here consist of special LR assets. You see LR Trunks there. You see Goten and Trunks. You get the idea. You see Majin Buu. Now, what happened with LR Vegito is his stats and stuff aren't here, so he's not with the rest of the cards. He just popped into the card battleground, so we have his assets that are here, but his actual stats and etc. are not here. So that's the reason we've seen what he looks like, but we don't know what he does yet. I'll take everyone's silence as a, yes, JX, I see, I understand. Thank you for teaching us, Sensei. You're welcome. Int Cooler, the summonable, droppable, worst rates ever. That, and yeah, he's got some pretty bad rates overall, but he's still a farmable card, so the bad rates are... I can let that pass. Like, having bad rates of a card that you have to summon for is very different, because that's going to cost you money in the end. Oh yeah, I'm just giving you guys crap. Wait a sec, did BROLY... Did he finally Dokkan? Hey, man! We're at 15! It's about time, big guy. You gonna put up a fight for me now? Oh, well, crap. I was hoping to get a mission reward of some kind. How hype am I for Dragon Ball FighterZ? Quite hype. Dude, we've needed like another newer DBZ game that isn't Dokkan-like, because we need a game where people can enjoy Dragon Ball Z that doesn't involve spending an absolute catastrophic amount of money. That doesn't do anything but just exploit nostalgia all day long. May I post a link in the tech, Frieza? Yeah, go for it. I think I know, well, I'm pretty sure people know the Frieza you're referring to. There might be a couple who don't, but it's just Final Form Frieza. It's the pose he makes whenever he turns into Final Form for the first time, with both of his hands out, like palms open at you. Get a good Videl card? I agree with that. Saiya Woman's a good start, but Saiya Woman's still a terrible card. Oh, I was about to ask who the hell Orion was. I know, yeah, Orion's that, fluffy-looking chick with the teddy bear. We won't get a Hit Dokkan Fest because Hit already Dokkan, but we could get a new Hit card, which we do need. So, that, yes, we do need, and I wish it would come sometime soon. And along with Hit, we need an actual Beerus Dokkan Fest, a true one, not the tech one, and a Whis as well. So we need a new tech. We need a tech, my god, tech is on the mind. We need a new Whis, we need a new Beerus, and we need a new Hit. I mean, since we're also at the point now where we're, like, just releasing cards just for whatever reason, things like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock of all things, I think we can fathom a new Whis or Beerus card. Not too far outside the mind of imagination, I believe. So, the Jiren... I feel like Jiren falls under the obviously category. We'll have a Jiren card. I don't know when. Probably soon, maybe for the 3rd anniversary, who freaking knows, but there will be a Jiren card. The way Super predicts and shows Jiren right now, there is no way in hell we won't have a Jiren card. They're just waiting for that very ripe, opportune moment. Maybe the episode where Jiren gets defeated, or maybe the episode where Jiren unlocks like some sort of form he hasn't shown off yet. He'll be here, I just don't know when. I mean, remember we got Ultra Instinct Goku, the episode he appeared in. So maybe when Jiren goes Ultra Instinct Jiren, that would be the time we get the Ultra Instinct Jiren card. Obviously, Bandai has, you know, some sort of inside with the actual show because they wouldn't be able to create a card that quickly. And Ultra Instinct Jiren, that's just like a made-up name for whatever his form is going to be. It'll be something. He'll transform. Maybe he won't look like E.T. the alien anymore. It'll just be something. Alright, I'm gonna take this Goten and... Like, I feel like these guys are gonna hold me back more than they're gonna help me here. That really is unfortunate. I have all these really nice physical cards. They're going to do absolutely nothing to Broly. Goku Jr., I'll toss you in for now. He'll carry me to a point. The Jill Goten? Alright, we'll give it a shot. Man, there's just some cards I just don't have, you know, I spent no time powering them up or trading them, so they're like SA1 base stats. It just feels like even if they're on a team where they're going to be getting some sort of advantage, it doesn't mean they're going to actually hit that hard. I actually... It's a good thing you bring up Bloodborne. The reason I haven't been streaming at all for the last week is because I've been doing nothing but play Bloodborne. That game absorbed my soul. Like, God, I cannot put that game down. I had to force myself to, like, actually turn on this stream and put Bloodborne down. Michael Douglas, you can actually answer a question for me. Inside the Hunter's Dream, you have chalices and root chalices. What is the difference between a chalice and a root chalice? Because to me, they seem like the exact same dungeon. And sometimes like, I can offer to give it rituals. I can like give it like a hand or a palm or something that I've gotten. And I give it to them. So I'm like, okay, what did that do? What did that change? And I see some of the monsters inside the dungeon I do now have like blood auras coming out of them. It's a great game. I just wish stuff was a little bit more transparent on what the hell I was talking about. Super Battle Royale is the Dark Souls of mobile games? That's a way to look at it. Honestly, I think I like Bloodborne more than I actually like Dark Souls itself. We'll have Gohan intercept the hit then, I guess. Trunks will sit in the middle. Well, LR Gohan also, he didn't have any power-ups to him there. What's my favorite weapon so far in Bloodborne? Goddamn. I'm trying to think of what the hell the name of it is. So, when you start the game, it gives you a choice between the Saw Spear. It gives you a choice between 3 of them. I chose the lesser of the Saw Spears. So, right now the weapons I'm using are a threaded cane that turns into a whip. And I found that one of the dungeons, so that's my right offhand weapon. And then the other hand is the weapon it gave you at the very start of the game, just powered up a whole bunch of times. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was just curious what the hell a root chalice was versus a normal chalice. Because even the definition's just like, it breaks more seals. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? What seals? I have the DLC unlocked, but I'm saving the DLC to when I'm getting close to the end of the game. So then I'm going to do the DLC, then beat the game. I feel like if I go into the DLC now, I'll just get rocked for no reason. right now I changed the moon to the blood moon, and I also found a castle who had, for some reason, some guy with his throne room at the top of the roof of the castle. I don't know who keeps their throne room on the roof of a castle, but when you walk up to him, he takes out a giant scepter that then turns into a spear and does nothing but shoot skulls at you from every direction. And then when you get him to half health, he powers up the sphere and starts flying around like the Grim Reaper and just tries to, like, basically decapitate you as he soars down on you. And that's currently the boss I'm on right now. I find the problem with streaming things like Bloodborne and Dark Souls is it's very difficult to actually provide commentary and play that game. It actually does require a decent amount of thought while playing. Yeah, these orbs aren't too great right now, but I'm also not paying as much attention as I should. Yes, getting to him is such a... Thank you! I thought the same thing. Like, I die to him, so then I have to climb these stairs, run past nothing. And I mean nothing, but this is the weirdest thing about this game right now, is there's a castle, the one I'm referring to, where the guy's sitting on a chair on the roof of the scythe. Inside of his castle is absolutely nothing but screaming, headless women. And if they're not headless, they have their throats slit. And they're all invisible ghosts. And there must be 150 of them. I'm not even kidding, they're endless. I don't know if the lore is supposed to be that, like, tons of women died there or what the deal is, but it's freaky. Like, I played it at 3 AM last night, and I was, like, kind of getting the chills, because I'm like, what? Why is there nothing but headless women screaming at me in here? The Order was shit? Oh, yeah, the Order 1866, or that PS4 game was? That was a terrible game. When you get to second phase, you can backstab him and he won't super armor for that phase. My problem is when he puts the sword down on the ground, he keeps it there, and I try to go over and break the sword, and then he just sipes the fuck out of me while I'm trying to do that. Did you play the Soul Trilogy before Bloodborne? I did. I played Souls 1 and 2, Bloodborne, and when I finished Bloodborne, I'm going to play 3. If you could shoot the sword to break it, can you lock onto it, though? Not to knock the aiming in this game or anything, but, like, trying to aim without locking onto someone in Bloodborne's pretty much a task and impossibility. 2 more than a multi. Super Saiyan Rose, I'd be excited about that too, but we all know we're not going to get anything. It's 2 more and a multi, which will guarantee us 4 R cards and 6 SRs, maybe 2 of which will probably be something we throw away. If you get stuck in the game, I feel like you should sort of keep pushing your way through, because that's sort of the beauty of Dark Souls and Bloodborne. They're obviously the same game, because they're made from Software. But, like, a Soulborne game, if you want to call it that, just to sort of, like, give everything a generic term. In the Soulsborne games, or a Souls game, the point of the game is to sort of frustrate you and get you to a point where you want to give up, but when you sort of succeed and push through that challenge is where the good feeling comes from. Hence why people have such a fond liking for the game. It's like, it's not going to hold your hand through it, obviously. And there are going to be bosses that pretty much sort of cheat, if you want to call it cheating, because, you know, sometimes the physics in the game are a little wonky, but when you finally beat that boss that's been kicking the crap out of you like 30, 40 times, it's a great feeling. When I jumped into the lake and I had to fight that spider, and you had nothing but like 30 of his spider friends there, I think I died to that boss like 14 times. I finally figured out how to, like, run away from the guy when he rolls on his back and not be near him whenever he arches his body upward to shoot ice cubes at you or something. I almost gave up on that boss too, because I was getting really freaking pissed of, like, oh no, he rolled in his back and I just got shot from the ground from some arcane thing while 3 spiders were all ganking me. 6SRs? Calm down, man. Sorry, yeah. Being a little too generous there. I apologize if I'm talking a little weird right now, too. I'm quite congested, and it's really pissing me off. Oh, man. What does a man have to do to breathe around here? I didn't pay for this? Technically, you did pay for this. That's true. You gave $2. I was about to say you didn't pay for shit. Can Goku up that? No, there's nothing Goku could do to get an ult. Unless... Nah, that's only 4. But Goku, please! You know what? Maybe Goten Trunks will do enough to finish it anyways. You win this round. Hello, Broly. You're just in time for you to die? Question mark? It does feel really weird to see without Super Vegito. I was going to buy the Blue Stone and buy Super Vegito, but I beat Super Battle Road Agility, so I'm like, what would I actually need Super Vegito for at any point in this anymore? So I did not do it. Well, we haven't died yet, so still good so far. 12 to go. The Masked Ninja, there is a way, but unfortunately, you kind of have to code it yourself to do it that way. The fact they actually haven't added that officially into the game yet is a little troublesome. Alright, here we go. This is the perfect opportunity. Someone told me that LR Gohan's not going to hit this Broly for that much. If I grab those left end orbs with him in the middle, he should hit pretty much with a full ultimate. So let's see if it's actually true or not. Will LR Gohan not hit that hard? We're using 2 Ultimate Gohan leads as well, so... hopefully Trunks doesn't die to Broly before we get to that point. It does seem like I'm cursed when it comes to Super Vegito, I know. I don't know why. Alright, 2.6 million damage. And... yeah, you know, surprisingly, you're pretty much right. Since that wasn't a crit, that hit for 740,000. That's a little depressing, Jesus. Bandai, I brought in an LR Rainbow Gohan. How is that not enough? Sorry, it's still not enough. What the hell do you want from me? I mean, if Gohan only hits that hard, then what the hell's Ultimate Gohan gonna hit for? On the bright side, we're also mitigating a lot of his damage currently. Check the mod chat on my Discord, you fook. Ever require me to log in the actual Discord toast? Do I actually need to log in right now? Is this something that could wait until maybe 30 minutes from now? Yeah, but that's the thing is, why would LR Trunks smack him harder than LR Gohan? They both have the half Saiyan metric on it, and LR Trunks actually, well, unless LR Trunks crit him, that's the key. If our Gohan crits, then damage mitigation won't matter. So maybe Trunks actually crit while Gohan didn't. Just talk to Ymir in their ASAP, got it. I will do so. It's weird having litigation over a stream. Mr. JX there? We have multiple messages for you. Could you please check your mod chat when you can? Oh, when Dexter called. Yeah, just tell him I'll call him back. Yep, no crit that time either. Because I want to see if Gohan will hit through the damage with the crit. The fact he's still not critting is a little surprising. I have him at least 15 crit, I believe. The only downside to LR Gohan is being an int champion, he's forced him to have dodge. Oh, you can't use items here. I completely forgot about that. Well. Wow, these orbs, could they fuck me just a little less, maybe? Oh, there you go. Surprise additional attack. That's my boy. 215,000. Yikes. I really hope not having one single card, LR Goten Trunks, is not going to fuck me here. I do not want this to turn into the Frieza fiasco all over again. Alright, we got our 50 stones. Intermission time for a multi-summon. Let me tell you, if your hopes are high, drastically slash them. Alright, which banner did we decide on? Do we want to do Rose, or do we want to do VB? I will give the chat 30 seconds / a minute to decide, while I check my phone for textical messages. I'll also check Discord real quick. Apparently life as we know it is ending. Oh yeah, the giveaway stuff. I forgot about that. You got 30 seconds left. This song gives me PTSD. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Wow, that is a lot of Rose. We got some VB at the end there, but I think Rose took the case there. Rose, 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 VB, Rose, VB, Rose. It's a VB at the end there, but I think Rose took the case at the start there. Watch this be a Super Saiyan 1 only. Be really mean. Here comes the despair, people. Well, is it really despair when we know what's gonna happen? Okay. Personally, to me, this Super Saiyan 3, this Final Form 3 of Frieza is not too bad for personal reasons. I won't go into that now. Raccoon showing his ass to me, bad. Nappa doing the mouth beam, bad. First Form Frieza, these are good if you're trying to get your LR First Form Frieza to SA20 and etc. He's good SA fodder. Another Omega in the collection. It's not a multi-summon without an Omega. Our Shadow Dragon Fat Boy. More garbage. Another R card garbage. We might not even get 40. We have a majority of R cards right now. I think we have 2 more to go. It's not even an SSR. Like, I can't even be excited about this for how bad this 17 is. Thank you. And there's Android 18 and done. Well then. It's unfortunate, but that 17 pretty much might be considered, pretty much an SR card by his own. He's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Thank you, Rose Banner. Makes me feel so happy the chat's just like, "Ah, you got fucked," rather than, "Man, we feel for you, man." Wasn't he featured on the OG Rose banner? I have no clue. It's just Future 17. He's a terrible card. He got released whenever the Desperation Trunks event got released, like, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. And neither of those 17 or 18 Dokkans yet, so they're just in their base form. All they do is change orbs, and they're pretty worthless. If it was 5 Super Boo, I would be happy. Physical Super Boo would be amazing, because I'm trying to actually make an extreme physical team right now. Unless you're referring to 5 Fat Boo. Alright, friends list, you gotta give me something here. Come on. Daddy needs a prize. I don't have a Vegito Blue of my own to use, but I could try something. It has to be a rainbow set of colors, so... 1 half Saiyan. 2 half Saiyans. I need a tech one. Well, I guess Gotenks would work there. Yeah, that's pretty much the only way I can get around this, I think. Oh, that's right. The reason that he isn't a rainbow is because I don't have him in SA10 yet. Obviously, Gohan's the strength. We have the physical. We need the agility. Agility's the thing that's just screwing me. Like, that's the one thing I need is actually good agility cards, and I don't seem to have any. Well, that Goten worked out for us. May as well take him again. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Well, agility Gotenks would work too, but I'll take the Goten for now. When you're a Nazi vegan PETA worker, that is a rather strange assessment of things to be. I doubt this will make much of a difference, but I guess I'll find out. Alright, Gohan's starting with this. Good. Alright, little man, I need you to crit. That's the only way to apparently make you do damage. Ultimate Gohan wasn't too bad there. Now I need this Gohan to actually hit. Well, he got the crit off, but it was still for only 1,000,000 damage. What the f... Yeah, Vegito Blue won't link with himself. Even though they're 2 separate cards, still considered the same name cards, and same name cards will never link with themselves. This is also, I think, the problem of, like, this Vegeta Blue. If LR Gohan Rainbow ain't doing damage, what chance do these other guys have to do damage, right? Yeah, he does have some big damage reduction. Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pretty much. I'm thinking the same thing. LR Goten friend leads is gonna be the only way to really pull this out of our ass. Oh boy, this is bad. This might be our first loss here. Oh yeah, we're toast. Really, I'm so sorry. All those things I said about you, you were never a bad card. Look, man. Can't we just talk about this? Well, if I have you added as a friend, if you could be so kind as to switch to an LR Goten Trunks if you have them, I would appreciate it. Whoever's using that level 1 rose up there, too. Non-Dokkan. Just a base level 1 rose. We're gonna have words. Oh yeah, you get bamboozled pretty quickly. This happened on Goku too. Like, nobody had done Z Extreme Awakening before, so we didn't know what to expect. And then, like, you get to a certain point, and then the boss just bodies you. It's like, whoa, what happened? Yeah, when I try this extreme physical. Oh yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Hey! We did it counter twice in the same day. Well, that's a miracle. I mean, not doing too much damage, but just by type advantage alone, they seem to be doing a little bit better. Yeah, so it's going to have to be pretty much pure agility and what little half Saiyans we can pull out of our ass to make this work. I'm thinking when it comes to it, we're gonna have to get an LR Goten friend, and obviously a friend lead. Put in something like Angel Golden Frieza for blocking, and then like Caliphus in here for dodging, and basically hop the turns and pray to God we don't get a bad RNG turn, and then hope LR Goten Trunks kills him before he kills us. Yeah, it's just there aren't too many agility half-blooded Saiyans that I have, sadly. I can use Pan here, though. I forgot about that. If I use pure agility, I can use Pan. What's for the next level? Tell me what to do. That's an LR Bojack. Very close. Yeah, Vegeta's still doing work, but we're not at 30 yet. That's the problem. We're only at 20. Well, yeah, that's just because of the way the fight's set up. You know what the funny thing is, Pan's considered a half Saiyan as well, so she'd work. Any low brothers? So hard to make an actual decision on who's gonna actually do damage or not, because I don't know. Oh, don't make me use the shitty Ultimate Gohan. Not like this. Am I going to jail? Am I feeling it now? I don't know why I'm going to jail, but I'm certainly feeling something. Yeah, that's my... I was worried about that with Vegeta. He's going to be pretty useless here soon. Yeah, just sort of the thing I'm trying to clarify here is, like, I'm picking the it's obviously you just can't see him outright, but most of the warriors I'm using here are pretty much complete in the dupe tree or almost done. So by using just a base agility Gotenks who's like SA1 with nothing in the dupe tree, he's not gonna really do anything. But the reason you keep seeing these Vegetas do so much work is mine's a Rainbow Vegeta, and the friend I'm taking is probably pretty decent as well. The Great Ape music, yeah, it is kind of funny they're using that. I mean, BROLY, it kind of is a Great Ape. Caulifla, now's your chance. Begin the dodging. An Agility Ultimate Gohan for the first time in your life. Please be useful. That a girl. Ultimate Gohan hits for 314,000. Pan only hit for half of that, and she's a support character. Ultimate Gohan, my ass. Let's see how the Z Awakening Goku does. He's not a half Saiyan, obviously, but he should still do damage, I'd imagine. 1.7 million crit? Don't talk shit to Agility Gohan-kun. I have to, man. He needs to learn his place or get better. That Goku, though, is doing some work. Any plan for FGO event? Is there a new event out? I thought it was just, Oh, nice. We got 2 guys out of that. Now, if you'll have to tell me in the Discord what's out currently. Oh, Jalter Banner, nice. Hell yeah, we'll do that. Alright, Ultimate Gohan, you're out because you're still trash. God, I'm plagued by SA1s. They follow me everywhere I go. Alright, how are we doing dupe tree-wise so I can see who the hell is who? The Ultimate Gohan in question is 41%, but the Gotenks is 71%, so he would he would offer a higher damage overall. Pan's good for the support, Caulifla's good for the dodging, Goku still seems to be doing a fair amount of damage. He's at 5 out of 10. I'm not saying they have any rank higher, so you'd be considered half Saiyans. And I have no... If somebody has... I don't have Tapion at all, but if you saw a Rainbow Tapion, that was through a friend list. And I didn't take it because I didn't know how far the dupe tree was or not. Like I said, like I have no reason to use half of those characters, so... It's like once in a blue moon. Oh, here we go. That's a good one. The Pan's powering up both these Vegetas. Yeah, Latios, we were talking about that before. It is impossible to beat. Like, the previous one, Goku, was impossible to beat without Frieza. In this one, I'm not sure what the roadblock is so far, but it's kind of weird. Because even with the category lead, you can win, but you need an LR card to make it, like, somewhat more possible. But I haven't actually hit a brick wall yet, so I can't really complain until I hit that wall. How many dodges can she do? 2. I'll go for 3. Go for 3. Go for... Okay. Now, Khalifa, I like the dodges. Future reference, dodge that one. That's the most important one. The one where he just all on top of you. You'll die. I can't beat level 1? What? I'm not sure that's possible. LR Vegeta is useless in the Goku event as well. Why would you be using LR Vegeta in the Goku event? I'm not following that. Like, I'm thinking, like, Vegeta's just agility versus agility. Oh, that's right, Revive Warriors, thank you. I'm like, what the hell would you be using Vegeta for? Yeah, it sucks because you need the actual buff from the actual leader. That's sort of what Frieza's for, is to buff all the other Revive Warriors to make them useful. What's going on, Biz? We're watching a big buff man have his way with a small Super Saiyan woman right now. If you know any feminists to call, go ahead and give him a ring. That was us who killed him there, right? I didn't actually see. I saw the... Actually, yeah, okay. That was our Goku who killed him. I'm like, that wasn't us who died, right? If another comes with the 3rd anniversary, who do I want? Firstly, full power Frieza, because Frieza's still useful now. If they add even more to his ridiculous line set, then hell yeah. How to make a Japanese account? People say that a lot. Like, I don't understand what I'm missing about making a Japanese account, but isn't it as simple as just going to Q app and then just downloading the game? Like, I know you can't download the Japanese Dokkan app from the Play Store, but if you have Q app, you just download the JP Dokkan and you're good to go, right? Or is there some extra step that people have with different devices I'm just missing? Hit that button to smash the patriarchy. Yeah, I was gonna say, Renzi's website as well, too, just for the, for the no-root version. Oh my god. I just want to talk normal. Mucus in your throat. Maybe Samsung, you have to get an account of Penguin. Bloodborne is really blah blah blah. No, literally just can you blah blah blah. Search for Dokkan. You got to make a. Is it an iTunes thing? Okay, that's an Apple thing. That's right. If that's the case, I personally don't use Apple for anything, so that I couldn't tell you. But if it's just something just making a new iTunes account, couldn't you just make the iTunes account and then play the game as normal? Bloodborne is really difficult to delete. You know, I actually saw that, Lord, yesterday. Actually, I was looking up some Bloodborne stuff, and they were talking about how, like, in December 20th, so not even like 2 weeks ago or so, they found some hidden bosses that you can actually do some crap in the file to fight. That was really neat. I'm just hoping in E3, whatever they announce, like, I don't think officially it's going to be Bloodborne 2, but it's a From Souls game, so I hope it's going to be Bloodborne-like. Because the amount of demented nightmare feel in that game is quite fun to watch. Yeah, LR Goats and Trunks essays are awesome. It's just, it is a little RNG heavy too, though. The best you can hope for is when they go Super Saiyan 3 at the end, because you'll hit the hardest then. I'm not vaping now, I was blowing my nose because I just can't breathe. I'm like, oh my god. I hate the winter, man. The cold sucks. All of you people who live in warm places, be thankful you'll never have to deal with snow and crap like this. How good is the Dokkan Awakening for the end Trunks? Rage Trunks? Which Trunks? The farmable one? Maybe we could Dismal Future Time Travelers category that could be used... You have to use against Cell? I see them doing that, they would, but... I think we're at a point where probably more people would want them to use it against Rose and Zamasu more than Cell, possibly. $20C. Is that cold or hot? Sorry, I'm American, so I'm, you know, unintelligent. We use a different metric for weather. That farmable Trunks isn't that great, to be honest, even with his Dokkan. I was gonna say, he's good for a farmable free-to-play character, as we so elegantly put in here. Man, finding LR Goats and Trunks friends every time, that is gonna be... Yeesh. I might just go with a Vegeta again. It's 39 here in New York City. Beat that. Beat that? Easily. It's like... I think last week it was -13 out. We had a cold front come through. Like, my front door was frozen shut. Beat that! I don't want to beat that. I want the warmth. Oh boy, let's hope Vegeta remains relevant through this. I think at 25 is kind of the point where even Vegeta himself is going to be rendered useless. Yes, it's always the case. Every card you need will always appear when you don't need them. Like, I passed 5, 6 Ultimate Gohans through there, and typically I'd like to use them. I can never find them. But when you need a card, they're never there. Okay, no, that's still pretty decent. Vegeta still mitigated all that damage and only get hit for a 60k. I have a joke finding a Super Saiyan 3 Broly friend. What's the joke? Is it the card itself? Hopefully Goku can mitigate that. With Pan on the team here, he gets some additionalized defense, but Broly's gonna probably still hit through that easy peasy. $1.3 million? That's still not bad. At least the Z Awakening Goku can seemingly, I guess, because maybe it's Extreme Z Awakened. I don't know if that means he's just overall better than the defenses, because it's hard to really say what Goku's damage is, because he doesn't really seem to, I guess, follow the same rules as other cards. And since he's the only Z Awakening card in the game, besides Broly now, I don't really know exactly how that works. Because he seems to hit normal damage, regardless of hyper defenses or not. Why Broly no tank? He does it in movies? Yeah, he's taking us pretty well right now. Slowly pick away at him. Slowly pick away at him. Is LR Frida good? Frida? Sounds like a snack. Oh, dude, if we had the orbs right here, we could kill Broly right now. Well, if Vegeta can't ult no matter what, let's just have it so Goku can. Because Goku will have a higher chance of killing it than Super Saiyan Blue Goku would. Frieza falls under the free-to-play category 1, so he's good like on a team that like forces you to use only enemy extreme strength. So like Super Battle Road Strength Edition, yeah, Frieza I'm sure will be great there. And some like occasional like, oh watch how much damage I had Frieza use against these cards. But like as an actual optimal card, not so much. And before I died, I was close. He did ult us. Go to the next level. Don't tell me what to do. HP, attack, defense. Anybody have an LR Goten and Trunks to spare? For a poor dying family? Mainly me? I'm gonna refresh this twice more, and if I don't find it, I'm just gonna go with the Vegeta. We get like 5 refreshes per. Wow, someone's using an N18 lead. That's a new one. And you are the weakest link. Goodbye. It seems like it. This one and the next one will probably be the very last ones you can get away with using, like, skimpy things, because once you're at 25 to 30, that's when this mode just... it takes off any sort of brakes. It just goes all in on you. Do I really want Caulifla to... Nah, let's not take it from her. Because Caulifla ain't gonna do anything. Sadly, won't have enough for Goku, though, either. Dokkan friendless is very smooth. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know why in the world they have not fixed that by now. It's like one of the #1 most requested things. We make millions of dollars all the time, constantly from these banners. Could we add some quality of life experiences to this? Nah. Okay then. Use LR Gohan. I would love to. He's supposed to do damage, but what do I know? Oh shit. If I let Goku take that hit at the end there, that's trouble. Just for the sake of it, I should have had Pan at the end. Going to finish LR VBJP for either tonight or tomorrow release? LR VBJP, what? As far as I'm... No, oh God, of course he ults the Goku. Man, this is the one thing I told you not to ult. As far as I know, though, that's a global-only release currently. I don't say it very often, but they could learn from Delight. They really could learn from Delight Works when it comes to the friend list. Like, the way Fate Grand Order does that is beautiful. Yeah, like... And you have, like, a pick for each type. Like, they could easily do it, like... Agility, tech, and strength, physical. Then you have a leader in each one you get to pick from, and then 2, like 1 in front for any type of card, and 1 in the back for any type of cards. They could do the same for like category leads. Like, the Lightworks does that beautifully. JP is supposed to get the LR tomorrow? When did we... I was gonna say, when did we suddenly... maybe I wasn't paying attention to something. Like... 2 days ago, I spent the whole day, like, piecing together the... actually how the card was gonna look like. I guess I forgot to look at when he's gonna come out. The SSR TUR, yes, but not the LR. I was gonna say, I'm like, it seemed pretty fast, and I'm sure Global would be very, very angry if JP got the LR before them. Because this is supposed to be Global's, like, card to get. No, it's fine. I got what you meant. I was gonna say, it just surprised me, because I'm like, if JP was getting the LR card, there's no way I wouldn't have heard about it by now, because there'd be a lot of bitching, and I mean a lot. And I think we're gonna die here. Oh yeah. Wait, we lived? What? How the hell did Goku survive that? Double attack? Holy shit! Take, little damage, keep doing it, guys! It was 3,000 more than it could! Wow, he almost pulled through with that. I thought he was about to pull out a miracle there. Well, I mean, this seems to be more than normal. Like, Global's already pretty angry. I'm like, them doing this, releasing the LR to us before them, I feel like the backlash would be a little bit stronger than normal. There's only so much bad press you can take. Oh boy, alright. I like pain. Oh, damn, Gohan, I wanted him to do the full blast here. I'll at least do enough to do his ultimate. Alright, game, I did what you told me. I brought the half Saiyans. Now, technically, by the logic of the game that's giving me, I should be victorious, correct? My favorite color is blood. Oh, that's good. My favorite color is winning. They really do have a blood... My god, it is a love and hate relationship. My god, 300,000. How can that do so little damage? It is baffling. His attack can't go down, he can't be sealed, defense is down, so I can't actually lower it, so... To make them do mitigated, not really unmitigated damage, I have to do support ups to now. So any cards that support me upwards, something like Physical Pan... Gohan better still at least mitigate a bit of this. 20,000 per hit. Yeah. You read down on the Q app, it told you to download Grushark? What the hell is Grushark? $300,000 crit from our poor physical team over here. We're half Saiyans too! Oh, my Rainbow Gotenks hit him for not even 100,000 damage! How does that happen? Alright, real quick, just to help the person who's getting confused by this, all you gotta do to download this is Q app right here, with the face on it. I click this, it shows you some anime tits. I click it to search, trending words, Dragon Ball Z, there's 2 of them, global and Japanese. I click the Japanese, and then download it, boom. And then from this point, you can probably just download Rinzi's No Route. But you shouldn't have to download anything past that, at least as far as Q-App's concerned. Damn. Well, we need our agility type to, I guess, mitigate it. That's really the only way. Why are these orbs doing this to me right now? Oh god, it's even worse than I thought! Well, the Goten certainly is useful here now. His base attack still hit for 70,000, which was almost more damage than our Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Rainbow Ultimate. Oh, great. Not my other Gohan. Not like this. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Guys, what's the point of using you as a leader if you don't give him enough ki to use ultimates here? Clearing these orbs up. This is terrible. Jesus Christ. Sure they do. Valentine's Day. All they need to do is make a waifu banner 2.0, which they most definitely will. I guarantee you. You already saw that the Bulma waifu got a Dokkan. Guarantee you this Valentine's Day, there's going to be a Valentine's Day Girls Banner 2.0. All the old waifus are all going to get a Dokkan, and they'll throw in a new one. Probably a Caulifla and Kale. Maybe just Caulifla. Kale would be kind of weird. Unless it's like the cute version of Kale. And the less muscly, scary version of her. They could do Kefla. That would be funny. I mean, the Bulma Dokkaned already. She Dokkaned pretty fast, so there's no doubt in my mind that at least the waifu version of the cards will all Dokkan. Kale and Caulifla is just a guess. There just aren't too many females in Dragon Ball Z to pick from, so it's typically always kind of like the same picks they go for. And Bulma's been whored out to death, so the new hotness would probably be Kale and Caulifla. God damn. How do you make the pain stop? Videl already has like a waifu card though, that's what I meant. It's like they just probably Dokkan her. I can't remember, did they skip out on Chi-Chi? I think that was the only one they skipped out on. They gave Android 18 Tech, they gave Videl Int, they gave Bulma Physical, they gave Mai Agility, and I forget the fifth one that I'm missing out on. Yeah, 18 is Tech, but I said her, I thought. Who is the fifth chick that I'm missing? Pan, thank you, that's the one I'm missing. I'm like, I forgot about the jailbait, my bad. Our hope here is that the Dokkan will hit here, and then we'll be able to kill him through the Dokkan, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh my god, how'd we live through that? Do we have like, what, 5 health left? And I don't have the World Tournament Agility Gohan. That was on my other account before it got banned to Rooney. Oh, that's terrible. I can't have Gotenks hit that. There's no way. Shit. Oh man, if I could maybe have survived until the turn after this, I would have had a chance, but pretty sure we're dead here. Who made the Q app? I don't know. It's just the Japanese version of the Play Store. Oh wait, go on! Do an additional one of those! Maybe? They might do enough to finish this. Maybe. The head bump crit! Get wrecked, Broly! Nice! I was really lucky, but I'll take it. Go to the next level. I don't want to go to the next level anymore. Great, yeah, his defense powered up even more, which means he's going to take practically no damage now. He starts max level? What? Oh. I guess his captain increase. Okay, works for me. What if you had a boss that cut the chance of ability system activating? I would cry. Because just what we need is more RNG, right? Who doesn't love RNG? Alright, I need the twins, the two children. I need the underage boys, please. For no specific reason. Oh boy. Come on. Give us one LR Goten and Trunks. I'm sure we've done something to earn that at least. That level 1 Rose is taunting me every time I look at that thing. One Goten and Trunks. One. Alright. We're gonna make it work a different way then. He's only 0. Wait, what? Oh, wait a second. If that's the case, and that's right, the new dupe tree thing is here. Oh, that makes things... I forgot what this Gohan and this Trunks both do. It's been so long since I've used either of them. Attack 90% when he ultimates. That would probably be pretty useful. And Trunks is... Ki plus 2 and attack 80% up. Is that for everybody or for himself? Congratulations, Goten. You've been promoted. The Strength Super Saiyan 2, if he gets a Dokkan, he's already still a great card. Making him Dokkan even further is going to be wild. Let's Get that crit chance in here for this guy. You get used to doing the old dupe tree so much, you kind of forget that you can do this now. Yeah, I ain't giving anybody any of my orbs, boy. My int and my tech are starved to death of orbs. My agility, though, has plenty of spare. We can't 100% him, because his SA is not 10. I could probably go about that far, yep. I just need to make sure I hit the ones that were really important. These three, there's always one to the right, three to the top left, and one to the bottom left. Alright, that should help us take a hit or two. Oh, this Gohan's locked away. I don't have actually orbs into him. I'll give him what little he can use. Should be 41%. If you have a unit that's locked at SA1, the highest you should always be able to go to is 41%. And if you're SA10, the highest you can go is to 55% with anything unlocked. Why do I know this? Because I do this way too fucking much. Yeah, but Super Vegeta wouldn't help us here because he's not a half Saiyan, so honestly, he sort of loses his purpose there. Okay, Xenotrunks is completely full while that Gohan isn't. So we'll use this one over the Gohan then. See you later, Warrior Dante. See ya! And before even this isn't enough to bring down BROLY, then our next plan is to curl up into a ball and cry. At first I really liked the SA tree, I kinda did, but over time it kinda gets annoying because there's so many characters who I just don't have any purpose to get the SA10, and I'm not gonna waste the Kais doing it, and then because of that, I can't get anything in their dupe tree. Alrighty. At least for the make team we made there, that should be at least enough people to go for it now. I know Pan, Gohan, and them have no dupes unlocked. So yeah, should be good enough. Keyword should be. So what's the belly challenge about? What? The BROLY challenge? The belly challenge? No, that's a new one. Get in my belly. Alright, let's see if he didn't waste all those orbs for no reason at all. That orb placement, seriously? What the fuck? This game does not want me to ultimate. Not a good start there, Gohan. Not a good start. I'll worry about those kind of things later. For now, I have to make sure a team can actually kill him first. Oh, there's Pan, and there's Gohan. Look! All the supporters are all on the same turn. Guys would have been super helpful the turn before this. Alright, I needed at least them to be able to take a full bar of health away here. With these Go tanks, what I'm going to do too, and what I should have done last time, is when that farming the Radish event comes back, where you can farm that Ent Go tanks, he is an actual normal Go tanks before you Dokkan him into Super Saiyan Go tanks, so I'm going to re-Dokkan him and just farm his SA to 10 and rainbow him out. Why does this keep doing that? Yeah, it's possible that the heal will be handy here, because also the Tech Kid Gohan's considered a half Saiyan, but right now I need them to actually succeed at doing damage to this guy. So far, the orbs have been very, very disagreeable. I might actually throw in Super Saiyan 3 Goku again, but he wouldn't actually get any buffs from Gohan at all. So I'm like stuck in like a rut of like, do I use Vegeta as a leader or do I use Gohan as a leader? There we go, Pan's on turn finally. Yeah, that's true. The good thing about these things, they don't cost stamina. I would like him to stop ulting me, though. Yeah, we'll need some extra... We'll need something nice to happen again like last game, or we're probably going to die this one. Depending on who he ults. See, having that Pan was really good, because the support Pan, you saw, it brought everyone's defense so high that besides Gohan, no one was taking any damage. Like, Gotenks got to hit a 9. So in fights like this, you have to find ways to buff yourself, rather than trying to debuff the boss. Yeah, he is too important. It's just we get absolutely zero buffs from Gohan, so I just have to rely on the supports giving him enough ki to be able to get ultimate off. I have no idea who the worst 40% lead is. If BROLY doesn't ult the Gohans, instead ults the Pan, we can win this turn. But if he ults the Gohans, we lose this turn. And, like, since there's only one of each type, I can't really decide. Oh, that was a decent hit. Okay. So, like I said, if this works appropriately, we should win. Ult Pan. Damn it, don't ult Gohan. Vegeta, the Ent one, also has a chance of stunning on his ultimate, so that would make him a decent support type. Because this Pan powers you up, or I think lowers their attack, but since Vegeta comes as a built-in support passive by himself and has the stun chance on his ultimate, that makes him pretty decent. Alright, good. We got lucky in the placement here. Gotenks should kill him right now. Lucky! So damn lucky, I know. It's not like I use strategy or anything like that, or optimal cards or support types to overcome the disadvantage. I just got lucky. Any LR Goten chunks for daddy? Luck is on yours. If luck was on our side, we would have pulled the rose earlier. I don't have enough medals to sadly make Tien go all the way to LR. Ah, shit, I should have put Goku in this team now, because Goku would have been amazing. That's alright. I think we should be fine without Goku at 26. Should we use Vegeta to mitigate the damage, or should we just use these two guys to mitigate the damage? Because I feel like Vegeta maybe won't mitigate it as much as I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll try the two Saiyans first. $17,000 basic attack. What's this challenge about? Oh, it's just awakening an old school Broly. So if you have him, you can make him stronger and stronger, but the thing is, he also gets stronger and stronger, so trying to get your Broly all the way to maximum is kind of difficult. What we want to do is, we want to aim, and we want to hope that Gotenks becomes Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, because if he does, he should hit hard enough to at least take 3 bars of health away. When you go Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, you do 30% more damage from whatever ultimate you're going to do. But since it's all freaking RNG, I have no idea. Nice! So we should see some good damage from this. Yeah, 2.3 million. And he's getting ulted, but the good thing is we'll mitigate a shitload of that damage. Yeah, 30,000 on an ultimate's really good. Alright, good. We got Pan on turn. So Pan is going to increase the defense that Gotenks is having. So Gotenks should take very little damage, and since they're all going to attack why am I saying Gotenks? Goten, I apologize. Since Goten will be taking all the damage here, this should be practically a free turn. Yeah, 5,000 damage, 6,000 damage. If we get the L, there we are. We have the LR on turn, which is perfect, and there's enough blue orbs to basically siphon him up again. This should kill BROLY this turn. Even if he ults or Goten and Trunks, I don't think they take enough damage for it to matter. Maybe. 45,000. We'd have about 20,000 health left, give or take. Good thing we got double Super Saiyan 3 though, so BROLY is later. HP, attack, defense. I don't think he needs any of that. Seems to be walloping us pretty good on his own. Oh my god, I don't have the money. Oh my, how much Zenny was that taking? Oh, well, rip that. I'm surprised it's not coming out of the Switch, considering Xenoverse 2 just got put on the Switch not too long ago. Uh, 30 is technically the final level. It will go past 30, but you stop actually getting rewards that matter past then. So you want to get to 30, that's considered the final level. So we're 3 off from the final level. Come on, give us another Elder, Goten and Trunks. Don't be that guy who hides them forever. Yeah, the Switch is doing amazingly well sales-wise, so they would be very, very unwise to not port it to that console. This isn't the Wii U situation where it's like doing terrible. Well, I guess I'll try this. I need to make one. Who is doing the worst? Now, I'll keep you. It's probably the other Gohan. We'll toss in a little bit of Angel. I'm not sure how anyone could possibly do Stage 99 of any of these events legitimately. Like, I feel pretty confident saying it's actually impossible. Like, 100% impossible. Man, is it so much for this game to give us some orbs to start with that aren't absolute trash? Oh, thank God for the GT link. If the green moves down instead of the purple, you can have him ult. There is a rainbow there, I did just see that. I think taking those would be safe. Nope. Thank you for the orb placement, game. Well, what's... I mean, that's great and all, but they use mods, so that's what I meant. Like, legitimately, I don't understand how that would even be possible. Even with double 100% LR Goten and Trunk leads, you wouldn't be able to do it, just because how much the damage scales against you. It's just mostly there to make money off anyways. Like, they legitimately know people can't make it that far. Yeah, this would be a whole different thing if, like, we had the updated friends list where it's like, I want an LR Goten and Trunks here. So I can just pick one each time without, you know, scrolling through 40 people hoping to find one. 40 million zenny, Jesus, no wonder. I was like, where did all my money go? Oh boy, Goku's not on this turn. We got a lot of health down, so this isn't looking too pretty. And how's it going, everybody? You came along just in time. All the fun and games have ended. We're on the crushing defeat mode, crushing despair mode now. Dude! You got 0 ki out of that. What the hell, Goku? Oh, this is gonna be one of those interesting turns again. I think I think this is actually kind of stacked against me this time. It really depends on how Broly's feeling and who decides the ult. Oh, a nice crit, though. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's most definitely going to be ulting Goku. I don't see him escaping that. Wait, crit! Oh, man. That's the 3rd time now in a row that we've somehow just barely managed to win that. HP, attack, defense. I think Broly's been buffed up enough. I truly do. Do I enjoy this more than... Well, you have more options in this, at least. I thought that was... Dang it! Fucking Tien and Yamcha. I thought that was Goten and Trunks. Ugh. Got excited for nothing. Come on, give me one of them. By the way, right here, you see this level 1 rose? Whoever this is, I'm going to slap you. Like, what the heck are you thinking? Look, another twin agility card. Too bad it's not the ones we need. Did I say Tien and Yamcha again? Fucking Tien and Chaozu, god damn it. Am I gonna easy a Broly? We've been doing it the whole time anyways. Just once. We always win with like a surprise crit at the end, but like the start is always the same too. It's just a bunch of shit orbs everywhere. It's like this is all god-awful garbage. Alright, I'll use my own Vegeta to block because he has a higher overall stat than the friend one I chose. Yeah, I'm getting really tired of that orb unlock. Super Vegeta wouldn't do anything here. The only reason we're even using Vegeta is because we have to for the leader. Using Super Vegeta means you've pretty much lost already. Vegeta will do 0 damage. Even his defense won't do that much. And if Vegeta accidentally gets ulted, you lose. That's it. Never rages out on anything? I'm sure I've raged out on things before. If you look at, go back about a half a year in my stream list or something and look for Camelot. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd most popular video on my channel. If you want to see rage out, go check that out. Half the stream is me yelling at people for being an idiot. And them yelling at me for being an idiot as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna probably give those Kais to BROLY. I just have no need. He'd just be for show, mostly. Actually, Bloodborne's been very calming to me. I haven't really raged out on it yet. Like, I expect to lose occasionally. I get a little annoyed whenever I go back to a boss that I lost souls to, and then I die along the way to the boss, so I just lost like 70,000 something souls or whatever. I get a little annoyed then, because I have to go farm a bunch of crap again just to get what I lost back. Yeah, well that's the problem, yourself, is you have Merlin, so anybody who uses Merlin is basically using a cheat code anyways. I think Vegeta's gonna mitigate better than Pan is, in all honesty here. And if Pan's actual support mitigates high enough for Vegeta, this could be an overall good turn. You know, honestly, Biz, I was super happy I pulled that Archtoria. Like, I wanted her. I know how good she is. Like, I used her as a friend all the time back in the summer events. And just the fact that you can use NP after NP after NP with her, I'm so happy I have her now. Nice, we got the double attack with her. It Pan attacks and Goku's attacks. Why did I call me Yourself? Because your name is Yourself? Yusef? I know, I'm so... God. Everyone's like, oh man, GX isn't going to level her at all. I'm like, no. There's a big difference between me liking the card personally and knowing how good the card is. I know she's a beast. I'd be stupid not to level her. In fact, she's my only 5-star archer now too, and she's a hell of a monster. And the one thing my team has needed on Fate so much is an actual single unit pub stomp. We have so many AoE, like, you know, blasters, and, like, it does lots of damage to multiple people, but I don't really have anything besides Melt that does a lot of damage to one person. And Melt is a liability half the time. I have a 5-star Saber, but unfortunately, it's the Saber one. So a 5-star Saber, huh? Unless actually, maybe you're actually referring to Saber herself. That confuses the hell out of me when people do that. Damn you, Vegeta. So no luck that time. But to be fair, we would have won that if turn 1 for the millionth time wasn't just a bunch of riddled out orbs everywhere. Would someone like to provide me with an LR Golden and Trunks? See, that's the thing, is like, she is Saber, and it's so weird to me, but that they refer to the class as Saber. But when people say they want a Saber, they're also referring to the woman in question, who's like 14 different versions of that card. It is so beyond confusing to me. Yeah, there we go, you self-clarified Arturia. Don't forget full power Frieza? What about full power Frieza? Oh, the cat. Yeah, I have no idea either. I mean, they're really random with this to begin with. I couldn't even guess. Oh, taking another Vegeta, I guess, then. You have Musashi. She's a great 5-star single. I really want Musashi. That's a better start. We're not going to do as much damage output immediately, but at least we can start the team better off than having no one ult at all and then just a bunch of garbage. Fate Grand Order, it's another game we play around here. Yeah, I'll say that much. I do love Raikou. She's great. She made farming hands tolerable for a very long time. Let me know when you want to help me loot Fury Agrimar sword. What? Violet, is that you? Why is your name Sergio Leon? I'm like, the only person who can know what a Fury Agrimar sword would have to be Violet, so... Violet's incognito, apparently. You don't like Raikou? Oh, I love her. I mean, she's good for harming hands for sure, but I just like the fact that she's a berserker too. So I can take her on pretty much anything that isn't going to wreck her, and then have her in turn wreck them. Oh, don't ask me for what to watch about Fate. I know nothing about it. I've been told numerous times I need to watch numerous things, and I do need to do these things, but I'm just, I guess, overall a lazy person. I could tell you who characters kind of are by face, mostly. Hey, nice, a counterattack too, on an ultimate. There you go, Vegeta. But as for like the lore of the series, I got nothing. Rip me. Why was your name Sargeo? Sagerio? Was that your brother's account? Why did I use Gotenks to block that? That wasn't wise. But overall, our HP is doing a lot better. Yeah, that I do hate that about Raikou, is like her chest is way too out of proportion. It's very ugly for the card art. That's okay, Violet. I'll just call you Sergio from now on. This was a really smooth run. Like, why was this so much more smoother than before? I guess we really did get plagued by RNG, because I'm pretty sure Broly's dead this turn. I don't want Xenoverse 3 to happen either, just because it's gonna immediately pretty much put Xenoverse 1 and 2 to death ASAP. And with Fighter Z coming out right now, it sort of does the same to that. Not as quickly, but I don't want to see a Xenoverse 3 for a while. And I have not seen the stuff that the artist draws now. Hello, Goten and Trunks. Make my life a little easy. Mm-hmm. Pleasey, pleasey. Maybe? No? Why do you guys hate the children so much? I'm not even sure this will be possible with Vegeta anymore, to be honest. We're at 29 to 30. We're at the final two. Oh, dude, I can't wait for Fusion to be the actual category leader. I have a whole goddamn team set up for that. I mean, I even have half Saiyans, but oh, I don't have Goten and Trunks, the secret LR, who's the only thing that can beat this guy. Please press refresh one more time. And again. And refresh again. There you go. Yes, very good. Refresh more. Very good. Refresh more. Now what you're looking for? Oh, try refreshing again. Yes, very nice, very nice. Now I can't even find a Vegeta anymore. What is happening? Okay, our new goal is to find a Vegeta or An LR Goten in Trunks. Yeah, I was thinking about a boss rush refresh just to take that level 1 Rose out of here. I feel like this would take away the sanity of anybody. Like, refresh. What am I looking for here? Are they here? Nope. Yep, we're gonna actually do that real quick. We're gonna refresh it through the boss rush. Alright, where's that damn level 1 Rose at? Watch him never appear again now. Alright. At least we can get him out of the equation now. Go home! Yeah, we do need to do boss rush, I agree with that. We're easily at that point. And there's plenty of characters to do it now, too. That's a pretty weak Vegeta overall. That's a little better. Kind of. Oh well. I gotta do it 2 more times. I should have had my own Vegeta block him, just because of his overall higher stats. Hey, if they make a boss rush like that, that'd be kind of cool, to be honest. Because boss rush, at least, you don't have any, like, mitigation or, like, some other nonsense, or, like, you're forced to use this or that. I lost 29 that quick? What? We didn't play anything. We went to boss rush to refresh the lead. I think you're making an assumption, my friend. Can't believe the President of the United States has no faith in me. Yeah, I can tell you thought I lost. Yeah, I agree. We need more things like the criticals and additional attacks, etc., but oh well. Is that 3 BROLY attacks followed by 2? Is it 2-2-5? Hands on the team, which makes this a little less frightening. It's still going to hurt, though. I don't like pain. We're at the tick of the 3rd bar of health. Vegeta brings him down at least to the final 2. He survived the next turn. Goku can probably end it then. Especially with the critical. There we go. 6K's good, 4K's good. Still have 130,000 left. Gotenks gets ult, that's fine. He'll get hit like 50,000 maybe. Oh god, he's going twice! Why are you cheating me like this, bud? Man, this is actually... I'm not sure who to use to block for BROLY here. This is risky, no matter who the hell I use. Is that 3 attacks? Not even 2? Oh, son of a bitch. No, that's gotta be 2. Alright, see you, Awakening Goku. I was just thinking, I was like, Goku? I think you're my hope. 10,000, don't... he didn't ult me, wow. Well, awesome, we win. Well, there goes the big bad number 29 that somebody kept talking about. I hope it was everything you hoped for. We one-shot it. This is the thing I feel with chat, they always have to realize. The more you hype up something for how hard it's going to be, when it actually gets to that point, we're probably going to destroy it. You have to be subtle about it. That way Karma doesn't turn around and be like, yeah, that was easy. Notice, apparently the button breaks whenever you hit the 30. Alrighty, last one. Yeah, Gay Wand, I remember that in Camelot. Can't wait for you to get the Gay Wand. One-shots him. Yeah, that was really hard. Yeah, both the Vegeta and Goku are both 100%. But yeah, since because of that Z Awakening, he would overall have better stats. I think it would be really nice if we just have an LR Goten and Trunks to finish this. Is it really that hard to ask for a single LR Goten and Trunks? Just one, maybe? That is a private server after all? What's a private server? Do you think this is an actual private server? If this was a private server, everybody would be Rainbow. Unless you're just joking, because, man, people do that. They legitimately think this is a private server for whatever fucking reason, every time. That's handshots too. They get me every time. It looks like it's the 2 we need, but it's not. And then the androids. What's with the agility LR duos? Come on, Daddy-O. Give me one. Give me one. That's 2 times you've been wrong now, Donald Trump. Are you actually our president? Because, I mean, you're actually sort of sounding like Donald Trump right now. No kidding. It's like, my god, what? How many? This is like our 10th refresh? 11? How Dokkan has not seen this to be an actual problem at this point is a little baffling. Our sources indicate that they've clicked the refresh button 14 times per person. Maybe we should fix that. Nah. Alright, I guess I'll take a Vegeta. Apparently we can't find one of him either. I know. I was going to make a comment about how we find these Android 17 leaders before we find a freaking Goten and Trunks. It's baffling. We can only get half stats from Super 17. I was considering for a moment maybe using them. Dokkan, Dokkan to the Selu. Give me a freaking leader to use. before I cry myself to sleep in a bundle of tears. Refresh number 21. Refresh number 22. I know, after a certain point, it like recycles the refresh. And I think we hit it already. I was trying to recall if we saw the Vegeta or not. So we're gonna have to do another boss rush refresh. That would suck so much. Find a TUR Mighty Mask leader. I'd cry. Let your tears be your strength. Alright, there's the Vegeta, which means he'll be in the list when we go through. So at least we saw one Vegeta. Come on. LR Bojack, close. Warmer. Colder. Another LR Bojack. It's a little weird. Okay. Yeah, just throw in an LR First Form Frieza in there, just to, like, I don't know, make it funny. We can't use Ult Gohan because the team we're using won't work with him. That's the worst thing, is I could use a full Ultimate Gohan team for the category lead, but we'd still lose. That's how sad that is. Well, the reason they're using SR Hoi is because he has extreme leader passive. Alright, well, that's around the rainbow. That's a pretty weak Vegeta, but maybe we can pull through anyways. Okay, Broccoli. Here's the plan. Roll over and let me win, and we'll just call it good. I'll slip you 20 bucks. Kind of do like one of those, oh man, he got me! And you walk out 20 lives richer. What do you say? And it all depends on how much these ults are going to hurt us for. Now 120,000. Ouch. What? Just Apple 100% bosses versus our 100% characters? What is Just Apple? If we can't find a Goten Trunks, yeah, we'll probably have to switch the team into like either Frieza blocking or a full heal your health and you get this low, because this might not be possible. Oh, that would be you. There you go, that's a name of somebody. I thought they were referring to something in game. I'm like, Just Apple. What the hell? Yikes. Oh, Vegeta took a base hit of 63,000. That a boy, buddy. Oh, that was painful. Yes, it was. Ouch, ouch. Oh my god! It's visited! We visited! We did it! We did it! Visited! I think... Why am I talking? Because I had my mouth closed. I was so stalker like this. We're gonna take out Go Tanks. The Super Saiyan 2 Gohan we're using actually provides support. Frieza, welcome to the party. You get to block things. Aren't you excited? No, we're not going to use the private server. I think we can honestly manage this. We just needed to find the right solution slash technique slash team to make this work. Yeah, well, it's either Frieza or Khalifa, so I'm either going to go for dodges or damage reduction. Ultra Premium Superior Private Server Victory. Wow, it's quite the name. Alrighty. That's a good start, because it gives us Goten and Trunks with Pan on turn 1. The spiel here is, once again, obviously, we want to have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks on the evolution. That's going to do the most damage for us. We'd also kind of prefer to have him ult Goten and Trunks, just because naturally they have a massive defensive stat. Nice! Look at that damage. That took 3 bars of health away from him, and he hits us a 41 and a 53 afterwards. Alright, Khalifa. All you gotta do better for me, babies. You gotta dodge. You just gotta dodge. Dodge 1. Dodge 2. That a girl. Ah. This is such a sucky turn now, though. If Whis takes those hits, we're totally toast. Well, of course he's the way to win, but then we have turns like this where we're being attacked 6 times. Am I in any way accessible to the Discord? What? Oh, sure. I'll let you know in here, because we'll be done once we finish this anyways. I gotta concentrate on this for now, though. Whis can't reduce any attack at all, so Whis is sort of, in a way, dead weight. And I was gonna say, Whis is the only one you can't take the hit, for absolute sure. God, Goku still took a 30,000 hit! If Goku gets ulted... Ow. Don't! Yep. And Whis already wasted the turn, so he's sort of here, pointlessly. Ow. And now we still have to have Gohan take 3 hits. Then Broly goes back to this weird shit again. He splits himself up awkwardly in all the teams. I think this is the way we're gonna have to do it. Pan takes one hit. It's gonna either, it's gonna say, we either win this turn or we lose this turn. This is how this is gonna play. We need Goten and Trunks to hit as hard as they can again, and then Vegeta basically to finish this. They'll get a full buff out of it. Yeah, pray for Super Saiyan 3, no kidding. No, not put Vegeta first. Well, that's the thing is, we're not going to get to that turn. We're going to die this turn if they don't finish this, what I'm getting at. Dude! Get chunked, boy! Get chunked! We two-shot that! Yeah! Nice! Goten's my man! Kaboom, baby! That was very nice. Very nice. Alright, I would awaken Broly all the way to max for you guys here, but we don't got the cash to do that, so we'll probably just call the stream there. It took us almost exactly 3 hours to go from 0 to rank 30, and we died a grand total of, what, 4 times, maybe? We never died twice at the same stage, which was good. So, if you could manage some ridiculously op teams like you've seen here, you could probably do similar, but as we've learned, LR, Goten, and Trunks are pretty much your only chance of winning at the end there. But, thanks guys for watching. It was nice talking with all of you again. Pretty chill, pretty relaxed stream. Kind of the way I like it. Oh, and I'll see you guys later now.